performance today encouraging for your postseason peak? If you're on your way?
Yeah, I think so. I think the guys did a lot of nice things and scored a bunch of points. So yeah, I think they wrestled well. Got through healthy and got some guys back that have been off the mat, and they look good. So yeah, moving on.
Anything to worry about with Aaron Brooks being out of the lineup?
No, just a short-term thing.
What can you guys take out of a match like that where it's just kind of pure dominance and like something? What can you take from that?
Well, I think each of our guys, they had to earn the points, right? They had to do good quality technique and fight for positions and tie-ups to score points. So Ryder's got a quality team with a lot of good experience and a great coaching staff. So I think it was good. I think we had a weekend off, and that was not our choice. That was just the schedule the Big Ten gave us, and then so then we had to get back in here and wrestle, and then we know we have a weekend off, and then the Big Ten. So it was good for our guys to make weight and go out there and compete one more time. I was hoping they would go wrestle well, just because it's easy to start thinking postseason before the postseason, and I don't think they did that today. So that was good to see. I think the guys wrestled well.
Cael, you honored the 10 senior class members before the match. Can you just kind of speak to the senior class's legacy and the impact that they've had here?
Yeah, this has been a great group. It's kind of a difficult class. Just that some of those kids still have eligibility left, so some of them may be back, some may not. But I think they just want to just not take any chances, kind of a thing. They want that blanket because it's a nice blanket. But yeah, it's been a great group, and good students. Just kids are going to be really successful in life. But yeah. I mean, I think we'll think and talk more about them at the banquet at the end of the year, kind of a thing. Right now, we still got a lot of work to do.
Could you explain the Brady Berge situation in terms of him being able to qualify for nationals? It seems very confusing.
Yeah, it is. So I'm not the one to explain it, probably, because I'll just make it more confusing. But he needed 2 matches. He'll need 3 matches at the Big Ten, and then if he can get to 5, then he can get a seed, a rank at the nationals, instead of just being thrown in there at 33 or whatever the lowest possible numbers are, because they seed it out now, where they didn't used to do that. So they were gracious enough to give us that second match, and if not, Brady probably would have gone and wrestled at an open tournament somewhere just to get a couple matches. But they were kind enough to set that up and help us out.
So it doesn't matter where he places in the Big Ten, as long as he's within the qualifying number, as long as he gets those 3 matches.
Well, you have to have 5 matches to qualify. They have several different criteria, but you have to 5 is one of the criteria that he could get to, because he's going to have to earn his spot at the Big Ten. He's not getting an automatic spot for the conference. He's going to have to go in there and take a spot, right? So that's in getting to 5. I mean, he's going to have to get to 5 anyways, or he's and I'm not even going to talk about that, because he's going to get to 5.
What have you seen from Brady getting down to 157 in the locker room? Just how has he kind of improved with the time off and transitioning from his weight?
I think he's done a nice job. I mean, he'll follow a plan, just strictly, and that's what he's done. And this was his first time down to weight, and then he was also the first match up, obviously, so he had the least amount of recovery time, and he still went out there and scored some points, and I think he even looked better in that second match, which was good. But yeah, he did a nice job. I mean, he knows what he's doing. He's an experienced wrestler, and just hadn't been at 57 for a year. Last time he was down there was the national tournament. So I think he feels better, stronger at 57. 65, he has to work hard to keep his weight up, where 57 is, I think, a better fit for him.
Was starting at 157 a random draw, or was that a decision you?
Yeah, no, we agreed on that before, just so they could wrestle and have the max recovery time before they went again.
What's it mean to you to see the seniors walk out and shake your hand in the middle of the mat with their parents or grandparents?
It's kind of cool. There's stories there with the families and the kids, and So, I mean, I don't think too much about it. I mean, I think that's something you kind of reflect on later down the road, and because you're getting ready for a match within a few minutes. But it's cool. It's cool to see their family and see the class, see the kids, and I don't ever think it's like sad or anything like that. People always ask that. I mean, you use your eligibility years up, and then you move on in life. And you just these opportunities come and you take advantage of them, and then you move on to the next opportunity. It's not so we're happy for Nick to be a senior. He was one of the main guys there. And after this year, he's going to move on to other challenges in his life, which should be as exciting.
One more for Cael.
Cael, was the plan always for Brady to get down to 157, or was there some serious thought as for him competing in the postseason?
No, I think he was thinking 65, and then he just kind of felt undersized at 65, so he made that shift down.
All right, thanks, Cael.
Cool. Thanks, guys.